Isabel, this is Dennis, and I'm going to review um, your lesson from today. We'll start with a couple basics that we really want to get for you. And one of them is this basic of staying on the ball here. Keeping your center pretty much over the ball. That would be a good thing for you. No matter what level of golf you aspire to, it cannot hurt you to work on being a little more centered over the golf ball and not sliding that far back. When you move your center that much behind the ball, you're always going to bring the ground into play. Now, to complicate matters, what happens for you is you dip when you come down. So you go, I'm talking about the club in a minute, but there's a good turn where your body's nice and level. Now you come down. And you try like heck to get back up as quickly as you can. But if you sway off of it and then you dive down, the ground's in play sometimes. Okay? So that's one thing. Next thing we worked on, Isabel, was not pulling the club so far in this direction. Okay, so I want the club to come back for a foot or so a little bit straighter. Okay, then we're going to try to teach you to swing the club up over your right shoulder. See, everything that, this very shut here, everything that happens for you happens with this very, very wide backswing. This is a lot of width to have your arms and hands that far away from your center. So you've kind of had some of that since I first saw your swing. And we're going to try to get this a tad narrower. Narrower meaning not so far behind you. Let me show you what I mean by this. So this is all related, okay? This is not many things. This is all related to the same thing, and I'll tie it in for you here in a minute. Okay, LPGA Touring Pro. I think it's Miyazato, but I'm not sure. Okay, so here's what I want to do for your backswing, okay? So we know we're going to try to stay over the ball a little bit more. First of all, I want you to hold the club a little bit more so that it's pointing toward here, okay? Not way up in the sternum area, in the chest area. Okay, so you want to take it back. Now, I'm going to draw a line down from her hands here. And you see where it's over her, let's say, right hip. But do you see how much further back yours is here? Okay, so the distance from there to, say, the center of her head about that long. And the distance from there to the center of your head about that long. So you've got your arms pretty far behind your body. I'd like to get them a little bit more over your shoulder. And as you come down, we've got to get the hands to stay nice and close to the body. Not way out that far. I'm also going to get you to bring this club down a little bit better. So in terms of swinging the club, you pull on the handle of the club. Always have since I've been working with your swing. And nice and tight her hands are to her body there. So we're really going to work on getting you to swing the club. Once we get you to the center, to the top, we don't have to be pulling on the handle this long. And that means this. Now, there's a position that you would have to observe is really quite different than yours, so watch. Look how far away the club is from your center of your body. This is what I mean by keeping your hands closer to your body. And that's pulling the handle, pulling the handle, pulling the handle. Still pulling the handle, late as anybody, about as late as anybody that I teach. It's called lagging. Someone probably taught you this a long time ago. And I like this as long as it doesn't stay too long, you know, where you never get to swing the club. But what we're going to try to do is get it narrower, right? Not so wide. This left arm has to get softer. See, hers is a little softer than yours. And consequently, her hands are only that far from her body. Your hands are way out from your body. That's that wide swing you have in the takeaway that causes that. So you have a very wide arc to your golf swing, not only by your body swaying, but by your arms swinging that far away from your body. We could get you to play a lot more country club, weekend golf, a lot more enjoyable because you have very good eye-hand skills, a lot more enjoyable if we can get this swing fixed in terms of the width of it. It's just too wide and you're not swinging the club head early enough. So if you look at what you have here, so it starts out wide, way wide, sliding the body, way wide, club way back there. And then as you come down, your hands even go further out than what they are. So here they are here. Right now as you come down, you push them further out. That's very unusual. You have to keep that club, that left arm much closer to your body. And then we could be able to swing it and we could hit it. So that's what we're going to work on. We're going to get your swing a little bit narrower and a little more club head release to it tomorrow. Okay, so it's not so what I call wide. All right, see you tomorrow. I need to get your fiance's email. Marcus or Marco, do I have it? Please send it to me.